We wake up unharmed somehow, the big bridge there, and let's cross over it, shall we? Back into Beaugency for a look around. Fantastic little medieval town. Nice little autumn scenes there. Nice little bakery. Nice official building with a red door. Nice bell. And a big dramatic walk up to a big dramatic tower. Look at the size of that thing. That's the Caesar Tower, built in 1530, I believe, 36 meters tall, which is 19 feet. Just kind of built to keep watch over the town, and especially that bridge. That's why it was so high. We visit a church. We walk through a church. Look at those purple socks and sandals. And back out onto the road, this beautiful Eurovelo. Every time you see that little barricade, that just means we're on bike and walking only paths, which is nice. Nice raised cycling. Nice raised drone, huh? Getting your money's worth. Across a bridge, and an hour later, there it is. Perhaps one of the most famous chateaus in the world.
Here we are, the pièce de résistance, the Sacre Bleu. Bonjour, Castle, Chambord, hard to film this way.
I feel like we need a bigger intro, some dramatic music. There you go. Welcome to Chambord. I said it was the most famous, second only to Versailles when it comes to the most beautiful French chateau in the world, built in the early 1500s for King Francois I. We'll get into that. Designed in the early French Renaissance style, possibly with help from DaVinci. We'll also get into that too. But it's big, 440 rooms, 84 staircases, 365 fireplaces. We walk around to the back and are immediately greeted by the famed double helix staircase, rumored to have been designed by, or at least inspired by, Leonardo da Vinci. Back up top to the roof, I'll walk around. There's the double helix staircase again. We turn around, some serious views here of the grounds. But here's the craziest thing. This was all just a major flex. Huge flex it was by King Francois, as he designed the chateau to simply be a hunting lodge, which is why so many of the rooms are vacant, just as they always have been. And super vacant, and a lot of vacancy. But surely he wanted to make it comfortable for his stays, you cry. His stays. King Francois stayed here less than 50 times in his entire life. Major flex. But back to the castle tour. Some nice regal red rooms. Chameleons, he was obsessed with chameleons for some reason. Little theater, nice clock, nice rooms, more nice rooms. And we head back outside for, come on, look at this. And while it's easy to think about the 16th, 17th century when it comes to the chateau here, it actually played a vital role in the 20th century, dealing with hiding the world's perhaps most famous artwork. See, when the Nazis invaded France in 1940, much of the artwork at the Louvre was at risk of being destroyed, or at least stolen by the Germans. So pieces like the Raft of the Medusa, Lady of the Unicorn, Lady Liberty Guiding the People, and some random portrait were all secretly hidden here at Chambord. Even when the Nazis did take over the chateau, they never found them. Back outside we go and a look at the sprawling grounds. And if you talk sprawling, these are sprawling. Something else people don't realize is that the grounds here, massive. 5,440 hectares of sprawling forest, in fact, making it the largest enclosed park in all of Europe, and actually making it slightly larger than the entire city of Paris. But it was time to go, so we said a final goodbye to the absolute beauty of Chambord, picked up the bike, headed back out onto the Loire and to the countryside, popped into the tiny town of Saint-Dié for a look at their church. Nice church, it should be said. Back out into the Loire itself, nearly camped in this little shelter, but too many mosquitoes, so we got a campsite and see you tomorrow for more castles.